Welcome to week 1 of the NFL preseason, where the rookies of today hope to become the stars of tomorrow. It's the Dolphins and the Vikings, and it's coming up next on Madden Football.
It's one of the NFL's newest venues, but it's already earned a reputation as one of its best. This is US Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. Alongside Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. And finally, Brock, we can say it. Football is back. Well, look at that. We don't even practice that. Wins and losses don't blank out just yet, partner. But for a lot of people, us included, we are just happy to see games being played once again.
Yeah, it's been a long wait for fans of the sport. It's one thing to have a draft and OTAs. It's another to actually start hitting and running. And I know for these guys on the field, they can't wait to hit somebody else. And it's also the time to fight for roster spots and start shaping your roster for week number 1.
Good start. That kick falls just short of the landing zone, and this opening drive is going to begin from the 40. So hopefully he's able to find the landing zone next time. His first kickoff gives him some great field position here. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Barkley trying this up the gut. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Hey, even though that was an excellent run, I got to talk about the receivers here, Kate, because 9 times out of 10, you see a run like that in this league, 10+, you know those guys on the outside are doing their job, shining as blockers, keeping those defenders away from the back.
And he's tackled after gaining a handful. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. He's got it, room to run. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Play action on first down. Connects with Bateman. And this one doesn't go far.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. And we've got a stoppage here, and it's something you never want to see, especially in the preseason. One of their star players banged up with an injury after that play. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. We've got a stoppage here. There's a player out there in some pretty obvious discomfort being worked on. All hopes, of course, that it's nothing serious, especially here in the preseason. They have themselves another 1st and 10. Design bootleg here. That pass is complete to Kelsey. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Running right, it's Barkley. And he pushes it further into the red zone, down inside the 15. Give him 5 yards to bring up a manageable 3rd and 1. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just...
They're going to run with Barkley. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. Second chance at 6 here. It's second and goal. It's an option left. And he runs this one in for the touchdown. The Dolphins finish up an excellent opening series. Well, we all knew somebody was running with it there, and when the defender started flowing towards the back, he made the right call that he would be the one to run it in.
Yeah, he sure did. I think if he hands that off, this play does not end in a touchdown, but in a collision for his running back.
Yeah.
So not only is that running back thanking his quarterback, the rest of the guys are celebrating for that decision.
That one splits the uprights. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He's stopped on the return at the 27. So here come the Vikings, taking the field for their first drive of the game. They're led out by someone who's fought through the doubters all through his career, and he just keeps putting up numbers. Jared Goff.
Okay, there are other flashier quarterbacks that make more highlight reel plays than Jared Goff. There certainly are bigger and stronger athletes playing the position today, but Jared's just a throwback, a guy that understands the timing and the precision. I love that he knows what he is and what he isn't when it comes to his skills, and it's why he's been able to flourish in multiple places and why he continues to sustain a lot of success in this league.
They're going to move the chains after a big play, 39 yards.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Opening carry for Devon Achane. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Achane again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now. Goff setting the throw. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
And he tried to finesse that one far too much. It doesn't come close to the landing zone, so set this drive up at the 40. So hopefully he's able to find the landing zone next time. His first kickoff gives him some great field position here. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he's brought down for a loss.
You know, for pitchers, you hear them say, gosh, you got to pitch this guy backwards. For defenses, you got to do the same at times, Kate. You just can't always run it on first. You got to mix in some high percentage pass plays. Otherwise, you're going to get hit right in the face for a loss just like that. Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Throw on 3rd down. Complete. It's Atwell. And a nice game here, but it's stopped short of the first.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And this will fly out of bounds to deny a return. They're going to mark it a little before the 20. Now for the second time this game, we get a look at this Vikings offense. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. That's into the hands of Moore. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. They send Hill right. Goff on 1st and 10. Wide open downfield, connection made. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings just need 2 snaps to steal a lead. Dalton Kincaid with a touchdown. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns, too, just like he showed off.
Right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. The Vikings have it teed up, and play resumes with the kick. And he didn't strike that one true, Brock. It came down short of the landing zone he had to reach, so give them the football up at the 40. So hopefully he's able to find the landing zone next time. His first kickoff gives him some great field position here. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Throwing here, Ritter. He's got the hook up to Atwell. And he'll get it up to the 44.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
2nd and 6 now. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. No connection on the last play, and out 3rd down. Ritter looking to throw. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jabril Peppers with the pick. And the Vikings take over after forcing the first turnover of this ball game. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
And he runs it. From the gun, Goff. Pass complete to his back. And he gets this beyond the midfield stripe and onto the Dolphins side of the field. So before they can set up for another play, we've hit the end of the first quarter. Just a field goal separates these two. More from US Bank Stadium after the break. We're ready now for the second quarter to begin. Vikings in control of it. They've got 3rd and 2 to start out. Handoff here to Sanders. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. A 5-yard gain on the play. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down. Here's Sanders once more. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
First throw for the backup now. He'll get this one to Brown. Jukes one defender, and they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play, and it'll bring up a Minnesota first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Offense set for a 1st and 10. They'll run it with Sanders. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. So Great work by the running back there, Brock. He saw a little bit of space, took advantage, and he took it all the way for 6.
So good, Kate. You'll hear running back coaches say this: slow to and then explode through. And that's exactly what he did. Slow to the hole, but explodes for the touchdown.
That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead. The Vikings have it teed up, and play resumes with the kick. And that one is going to go out of bounds. Wow, they're going to get great field position out of this.
Free kick out of bounds.
A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. Escapes the pocket. And he evades any kind of trouble, but only a short gain to show for it after sliding down. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Musters up 3 yards on the run. That sets up 3rd and 4. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Flushed out of the pocket. Oh, he's going to run for it. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Yeah, I don't ever want to be a defensive coordinator. They do so many things right to take away the pass, and then what happens? Well, you get a quarterback that lowers his head, gashes the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game. You take away the pass, but you can't stop the QB run.
A toss now to Robinson. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a 3rd run after back-to-back negative losses.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Complete out to the right side. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
That's just discipline with a capital D. The play in the huddle is a running back screen, but it takes discipline for that offensive line to not get downfield. Discipline for that receiver to stay alert, stay aware that he's a viable option as well.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead 7.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Vikings offense back to the field now. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. Bell on the catch. And he's brought down for a loss. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Early movement along the right side. The flag comes out.
Ball start. Offense.
So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. Here we go, 2nd and very. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play.
You know, Kate, we talk about these wide receivers all the time and their incredible body control, but I'll say this, these pass rushers in this day and age, the body control they have to get home on these sacks, but more importantly, to create these strip sacks is so hard to do, and that is a master's class in how to take the ball away. Well done.
The Dolphins sending their offense back out there. And they settled for a field goal on their last series, so points are a positive, but they'll look to upgrade to a touchdown here. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. A give left side. Here's Robinson. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Well, Brock, he found himself some space to work, and from there, wow, all athleticism as he made his way into the end zone.
You got that right, Kate. Just that speed. You got to have some different gear when you get down here to the red zone. It's hard to score rushing touchdowns, and that running back sees the open space, he sees the green grass, and he finishes it off with 6.
The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. Starting from the 5. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Vikings now set to take the field. And in a high-scoring game to this point, everyone anticipating, well, even more points as they take the field. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. On the give, it's Sanders. And this one does not go far. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. From the 31. Over the middle, comes. Complete pass. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
They go play action on 1st. He's got Bellinger. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Tight end going in motion here. Trying the inside handoff to Sanders. And he gets up for a gain of about 4. We're at the 2-minute warning of a high-scoring game so far. My goodness. The Vikings with a chance to break this tie. From the 27. And the coverage just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. He's going to throw this one. He fires one deep down the middle. And no one had a shot at that. It's out of the back of the end zone, incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And they've taken back the lead.
One of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Looking up towards the dome, can't bring it in clean. This one goes out of bounds and will give them the ball at the 40. So hopefully he's able to find the landing zone next time. His first kickoff gives him some great field position here. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Travis looking to throw. He stays up. Oh, he was on the move, and so was the defense, and they take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
I'm not sure that deficit's going anywhere anytime soon. If anything, this is a defense that sees their offense creating not a ton of separation on the board, knowing they've got to shoulder the load. And sacks like that go a long ways towards doing it.
Let's see what they dial up on a 2nd and very long. Another try following the sack. Mason there to haul it in. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. So not an enviable spot here as they come up on third and very long. Going right side, Robinson with it. And he'll get it up to the 27. Minnesota spends its second timeout here. J.K. Scott's on the punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. 58 yards on the punt there. And it's going to be Vikings football. Pass play on 1st and 10. Gets this to Johnson. And he'll get this up close to the 40 before going out. In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. From the 39. Gets this to Kincaid. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Throwing it again here. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. 3rd and short in your back pocket. You can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Nearly an interception on that play. And what will they dial up on 3rd and short? Now looking to throw. That's caught for the first. And he's out of bounds right at that 25-yard line. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. They'll throw it again. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go.
Oh, that drop is such a bummer because it ruins the payoff of such a well-designed play, Kate. Got the man open, beat the coverage, but then you got to go finish it. You got to go make that catch. I will say, keep that one in mind. They can revisit that play in the future.
And he runs it down inside the 15 before going out. They're now set for 1st and 10. From the red zone now. And through the back of the end zone and out of bounds.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one, Kate. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back on track.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that'll double their lead to 6.
Give him the first half trifecta. He's 3 for 3 on field goals. And as much as they'd like 6 points to end drives, not 3, they can at least be happy they're getting consistent looks inside field goal range, and he's delivering.
And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. So we've reached the half of this preseason opener. Now we'll get you down to our Orlando studios for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Jonathan Coachman.
All right, Kay, thanks very much. Back to you two in just a moment. The preseason is upon us as these two teams get things rolling. They'll have 2 more games after this to get ready before week 1 comes our way. It'll be here before you know it. In that first half, we saw the veteran Miles Sanders doing his thing. He wound up finding the end zone on a touchdown run to help give his guys the advantage here at the break.
Thanks so much for the look around the league, Coach. But now it's time to turn our attention back to this one as we begin the 3rd quarter. Return coming from the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Out come the Vikings for the debut possession of our second half. They've certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they could really use some more points on this drive. Sanders running dead ahead. And he's short of the first after a mile gain. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6. Dropping back to throw. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down. Now they'll throw out of the gun. He's taken down. The Dolphins rush gets home. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Now that is exactly how you drew it up at halftime defensively. Make a big play. On that money down, you got to cash in on 3rd downs. They're going to be huge in the second half. Make sure you get yourself off the field in short order, which they did. And now you give some momentum to your offense when they get the ball back.
And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. That one an impressive 57-yard kick. And it'll be Dolphins football. New set of downs for him at the 38. Back to throw, Travis. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Quick hitter complete. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
You know, I'm not sure what else could have been done there, Kate. Just the right call defensively to come up with a 3rd and short stop.
For the Dolphins, readying for the punt. J.K. Scott will kick it away. Ooh, it's away, but he knows he mishit that one. Headed for the sideline. This punt out of bounds on the fly. We're waiting for the mark. Looks like they're going to say it's short of the 30. They've got 1st down from the 31. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Finds Kincaid. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Now a run by Sanders. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Defense making a couple of good stops here, and this brings up 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
They're throwing it. He's on the move. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings go up by 12. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist, and you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well. You know, this game can be pretty simple. Beat the man in front of you, carry the ball over the line, rushing football at its finest.
The Vikings have it teed up, and play resumes with the kick. And this kick is going to go out of bounds. Oh, my. That's going to place the ball at the 40-yard line.
Kicking team.
A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. On the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Travis to throw. Able to hit Robinson, complete. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
I know coordinator, quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets him back behind the sticks.
And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. He gets 6 on that play, and that's going to give the Dolphins a first down. Travis setting up to throw. Caught on the left side. And he's able to get this down to the 36. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 36. And he finds the seam down the middle, complete. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things, separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
First down from the red zone. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. A handoff for Robinson, running right. He runs this down to around the 12-yard line. 6 yards to pick up there. That's going to bring up 3rd and 4. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free, incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And 4th and 4 coming up. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that'll get him back to 11.
Well, that's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
Has this at the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Vikings taking the field on offense. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They go play action here. Ooh, on him quick there, and they bring him to the turf. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
It's now 2nd and 19 at the 18-yard line.
Trying again, following the sack. Bell on the catch. We'll get out of bounds after a small gain.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
He's going to try to drop it in deep right. He's got it inside the 25. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that's going to get the Vikings the first down.
Look at the touch he put on that throw down the field. That was a masterpiece, and he was the artist behind it, laying it in the perfect spot to create the big play.
So as we all recover from that last play, it's 1st and 10 near the red zone. Motioning the tight end now. Back to pass on 1st and 10. This finds Bellinger. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was 1st down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
Here's Sanders. And they corral him after a minimal gain to the 21. It's a gain of 3 on the final play of quarter 3. We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the 4th. Third and 10. Can this offense get it done? Motion man left is Johnson. They'll throw on 3rd and long. Escape, and they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the defense comes through, and that's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
So on 4th down, out comes John Parker-Romo for the Vikings field goal. From the right hash, this is going to be a 51-yarder. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that extends their lead to 14.
Those 3 points could go a long way to securing this W. Makes it a lot more comfortable knowing the other side's got to score a couple touchdowns now. A touchdown to field goal's not going to get it done anymore.
And that is a rough one, Brock. It came down well short of that 20-yard line minimum he needed, so this drive going to begin from the 40-yard line instead. And this drive is going to have some great starting field position as a result of that short kick. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Throwing here, Travis. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
2nd and 10 now. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's keeping it. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
3rd down give to Robinson. And he's brought down for a loss.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1. They bring their tight end left. Oh, quick throw here, left side. And they drag him down just in time. He's shy of the marker. It's a turnover on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
The Minnesota offense ready to set up shop again. And they'll have a little momentum as they take the field here after their kicker drilled a deep one to end their last drive with points. Play action on 1st down. That's complete. Here's Brown. 8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 47. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
Defense doubled him, knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. A bit surprising. Quarterback still threw in that direction with how well that defense had that play covered.
He has the first over the middle. And they finally bring him down but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
All right, set now, 1st and 10. He'll throw it yet again. That pass is caught by Bell. And he'll go down here at the 16.
Okay, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes, just like that.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Bell going to motion over right. Shotgun now on 3rd down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that makes this a 3-score game.
I think you can call this one, okay? This field goal makes it a 3-score game, and even the most improbable comeback attempts are going to have a hard time erasing that type of deficit here in the final quarter.
And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty, and now we're going to wait to see how they respond. On the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Travis looking to throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Back to throw, Travis. Throw right side, and that one's hauled in. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Here's Travis. And that's incomplete. A little lucky there, too. Nearly picked up on 1st down. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Now Travis. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Travis. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. From the red zone now. That throw behind his intended target.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
And the defender comes away with it. Jabril Peppers with the pick.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for them. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
Now the Minnesota offense trotting out. Even though they've got a 3-score lead, still a lot of time left, so they're going to try to grow it even further. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They'll run with Sanders. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Yeah, you want to get above 5 yards to carry? Well, put together runs like that. And I'll tell you what else a run like that does, Kate. That sets up the play action. Right? When you really just gouge and gash a defense like that, next time you run that action, they're going to be thinking running the ball. It'll go right over their head.
That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
They go right back to Sanders. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. 4 yards on the pickup, and that's going to leave him with 3rd and 3. It's the 2-minute warning here in Minneapolis. Vikings, well, they can probably just run away and hide. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. They'll go from the gun with Sanders. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 4th and 1.
Minnesota lined up in punt formation. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. And they won't be able to return this one as it sails out of bounds. The Miami offense headed out there now. And this a final opportunity to make things a little closer in that final score. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Pushing it up past the 30. Good gain here as he heads out of bounds.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Fires over the middle, caught. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped at his own side at the 49. Travis to throw. Got a man over the middle, complete. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Travis setting up to throw. That's Tillman, he's got it. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. Clock working against him here as they hurry to that line. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Motion man sent left. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And the Vikings rush brings him down. The Dolphins choosing to spend their final timeout here. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
I know we talk about rhythm a lot when it comes to music, but it's the same thing with a quarterback and his protection. This QB was in rhythm, but they knocked the notes out of him on that one.
Escapes his grasp. They connect for the first. And he gets this forward to the 19.
Oh, I love 4th downs. It just brings out the very best. And you get to see how you handle the most pressure. And it turns out they handled it pretty darn well. And now they'll keep pushing.
So it's a win for the Vikings. And they're off to a good start in the preseason, Brock. Seeing a lot of players fighting together for the victory. So for my partner, Brock Heward, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott, saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.